The right hand of Allah is full, and its fullness is not affected by the continuous spending of the night and day. Allah the Exalted stated, "And to Allah belong the treasures of the heavens and the earth." The treasures of Allah can never diminish owing to spending. As for the Creator that spends his wealth and what he possesses diminish. As for Allah the Mighty and Sublime, he spends on the entire creation, and that will not reduce anything from his treasures, because he, glorious is he, and exalted is the one full of absolute richness. And I grant everyone what he has asked, in spite of the abundance of those asking mankind, the jinn, those of old and those of later times. Each one of them has his own specific request, and Allah grants him the request. This cannot reduce any from the treasures of Allah. Glorious is he and exalted. This shows his riches, generosity, and benevolence. Glorious is he and exalted. The entire creature survive from the Allah's provisions, and what is with him can never diminish. Glorious is he and exalted. He said, "Stand on a plain on a single location, and you all supplicate to me, asking Allah for their various needs, and he grants every person his request. Such will not affect what is with Allah by reducing it." This shows the perfection of his riches. Then he stated at the end of these great words, "O my servants, it is but your actions I keep record of them for you, and then I will recompense you with it as is due. You have nothing except your deeds. It is but your actions that you carried out, whether good or bad. Allah the Mighty and Sublime will not punish anyone for other than his own actions." So Allah will not bless a disbeliever and punish a believer. This does not befit him. Free is he from imperfections. He places affairs in their rightful places. He would punish the disbeliever and bless the believer out of favor, kindness and justice, and generosity from him. Glorious is he and exalted. It is but your actions. This is proof that recompense will only be based on action and not lineage, nor pedigree. Allah the Exalted said, "Verily, the most honorable of you will with Allah is that believer who has at-taqwa, one of the mutaqqun, pious." So there will be no chance to attain the mercy of Allah except the action that you did, and you will not be punished except for your deeds. Allah said, "Nor will you be requited anything except that which you used to do. Therefore it is obligatory upon you to pay attention to your action, because it is the key to your happiness or wretchedness." He said, "I keep record of them for you." This is part of his favor, that he keeps record of actions. He, the Mighty and Sublime, knows them and writes them through the angels, who write down the deeds of the children of Adam. This concern from him with the actions of the children of Adam is a proof of his favor and mercy on them. Otherwise, he is not in need of their actions. They are the ones in need. In spite of that, Allah records them and does not waste them. Allah the Exalted said, "Certainly we shall not suffer to be lost. The reward of anyone who does his righteous deeds in the most perfect manner. He also said, and we make not to be lost the reward of al-muhsinun, the good doers. He said, and Allah would never make your faith prayers to be lost. So Allah, glorious is He, knows the actions of the children of Adam. They are not hidden from Him, yet He records them. He has assigned angels to write the good and bad actions of the children of Adam. Then on the day of resurrection they will be given their records containing their actions, and they will be called to account according to it. This indicates that man has not been neglected. He goes out, rejoices, and commits sin, disbelief, transgression, and becomes haughty, thinking that he is neglected. Nay, all of his actions are recorded for him. Allah the Exalted said, surely Allah wrongs not even of the weight of an atom or a small ant. But if there is any good done, He doubles it and gives from Him a great reward. He said, then I will recompense you with it when it is on the day of resurrection. The Thumma then is with regard to the future. Then I will recompense you with it as is due. Every person will be recompensed for his action, whether good or evil. He will be rewarded for his action, and nothing will be lost from it. Allah the Most High said, and the book one's record will be placed in the right hand for a believer in the oneness of Allah, and in the left hand for a disbeliever in the oneness of Allah, and you will see the mujrimun, criminals, polytheist sinners, fearful of that which is recorded therein. They will say, woe to us, what sort of book is this? The book of the recording angels, that leaves neither a small thing nor a big thing, but has recorded it with numbers, and they will find all that they did placed before them, and your Lord treats no one with injustice. Allah said, Allah has kept account of it while they have forgotten it. You will forget it as if you never did anything, but it was recorded for you, and you shall meet it on the day of resurrection. So pay attention to your soul, do not suffer it, nor endanger it, nor think that you are not being watched, or that no one can overcome you. You are rather under the watch Allah. Glorious is He and exalted. Nothing is hidden from Him. You are being watched from your right and left. Allah said, not a word does he or she utter, but there is a watcher by Him, ready to record it. He stated earlier, remember that the two receivers, recording angels, receives each human being after he or she has attained the age of puberty, one sitting on the right and one on the left, and to note his or her actions. They sit with you during the night and day, but you do not see the angels as stated by the Prophet. A group of angels stay with you at night, and another group of angels stay with you by daytime. They record your actions, then I will recompense you with it on the day of recompense. He said, so whoever finds good, that is good reward. He should give thanks and praise to Allah. He should not say, this is from my earning, or I have acquired this. Rather, he should praise Allah, because the blessing is from Allah. Because your action cannot amount to anything, even if you exert yourself night and day. Your action cannot match the blessings of Allah upon you. However, Allah bestows favor upon you and multiplies your good deeds for you out of favor from Him. Glorious is He and exalted. So do not say, this is my action, or I deserve this. Rather, you are required to praise Allah, because the favor is from Allah. Glorious is He and exalted. And whoever finds other than that, that is, other than good, let him blame no one but himself, because he and his action was the cause. Therefore you should blame yourself, because this was what you put forward. So blame not anyone, or say, this is unfair, or I did not do this, or I do not deserve this. This is nothing but the recompense for your action. You shall meet your accurate and precise action face to face and read it completely, without objecting to anything from it. Allah the Exalted said, it will be said to him, read your book, you yourself are sufficient as a reckoner against you this day. Therefore it is obligatory for you to know this and prepare for it. This is a great and very important hadith. The pious predecessors used to respect it and be gripped by fear when they read it, because it is lucid in meaning, clear and easily understood. Everyone comprehends it, the layman and the student. It is a proof from Allah on his servants. Whenever Abu Idris read this hadith, he fell down on his knees.